What's up, my peeps? I'm going to show you how to do fast 9 and dive skip today. So fast 9 and dive skip is the way to do this button fast, button 9 fast, and then button 10 fast. So yeah, each one of these saves about 0.3 seconds each, and in my opinion they sort of coincide with one another. I actually recommend that you learn both of them at the same time, because if you just do one of them, then when you go to learn the other one, it'll completely screw up your setup because of the position of the buttons. So, yeah, let's go through it. I'll just do it real quick once, and then we'll go through how to do it. That was bad, but that's a sort of an idea on how you do it. So I'll start with going through how to do dive skip, fast 9 first, and then we'll do can't talk. I'll start by doing fast 9, and then we'll do dive skip after. So basic movement from button 8, hit this button, you jump down onto this platform here, and then you're here. So you can't step up on this platform, so you actually have to jump up. However, when you jump up, you're going to want to make sure you hold space, because the setup for this requires you to hold space. So don't just jump up and let go of space, just hold space when you jump up. So now we're here, we've held space. You want to try and make sure you can get on to this as soon as possible while keeping max speed. So I'm at 700 speed, so get onto it and keep at 700 speed. So you want to practice getting on it and walking off that edge at full speed, because that's how it'll work. The height is pretty perfect for this, I'd say. So you're up here, and you want to just walk off as close to the wall as you can without actually hitting the wall at as high speed as possible. So 700, you can probably get away with a little less, but just try and keep all your speed. So don't do something like this, like that. That's slow. So yeah, so you're on that, and once you get to the very end, you're holding forward and space. And once you get to the very end, start holding D and turn and grab the ledge. So once you hit this thing, don't hesitate. So don't do something like where you wait and then turn. Once you get to it, it'll bring you up. It's a pretty perfect height for this trick to actually work the way it does. So you get onto it, you turn around, and you sort of want to grab that button. So if that happens, you press D too late. So that's what I did there. I pressed D too late. So, and that time I pressed it too early. If you hit the thing, you pressed it too early. So that's what it'll look like. So when you press D at the right time and you get the sort of mouse movement right, it's pretty easy. So just remember, it'll bring you up, and it'll be a good height for you to ledge grab if you're at full speed. So yeah, dive skip now it revolves around this ledge grab here. I think the setup does, in my opinion. So before you actually do dive skip, make sure you can do. So imagine after you've done fast 9, your ledge grab, and I want you to be able to turn around and land it around this point here, where this point is. So imagine there's a line between here and here. So that's sort of it. You could probably do a 3-dimensional line about here, but just get about here, because what you're going to do when you land in the water and hold crouch, you get a little boost. You sort of go underwater further, whereas if you land here and then you press crouch, you don't get as far. So if you land in the water while you're holding crouch, you'll go down pretty fast. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to dive underneath this platform here, but get caught by this platform here whilst it's still rising. So when it's fully risen and this button activates, you'll hit it about here, which shortens the distance between here and here. So that's the idea. Let me show you how it's sort of done. So you grab the ledge and you land about there in the water. It's pretty feel based, but a good setup is just where that corner I showed you is. You'd land sort of where that is, and you do that, and then once you go into the water a little bit, start holding space, and then you should be caught by this, because it'll be rising up because you hit the button. So it's very feel-based to get the timing. It's not really something you can just teach. You just have to practice it. So you're here, and that was appalling. Yep. I'm going to restart. So you're here. You land out here, and then you press space when you get into the thing. And what I got there is, I don't know what that glitch is, but that's just a stupid glitch that happens really rarely. Sometimes that glitch can actually be a lot worse, and you're forced to reset. But I'll get it right, hopefully this time. Sort of like that. Oh, it happened to me again, really. So, about here, and there you go. So, you should hit the button about here. So, it is very feel-based, so don't feel discouraged if you can't get it. Doesn't mean you're disadvantaged, it just means you need to get the hang of it. So, yeah, alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Alright, see ya.